Okay. Okay. I think I got it right this time. Okay. Yeah, just give me a few minutes so I can double check things. Because last time, I didn't know I was muted. Okay. Should be good. So, yeah, last night we became a god. You know, partied with Persephone, and then Aphrodite went to the reliquary. And now we're gonna go to Medusa's.
This must be the Viper's Nest. Scariest part of town, no sign. Just that one dude glaring at everyone.
He seems nice.
I'm here now. Just another day in the life of an idol.
Ugh, there you are. Man, this place is the worst. I think someone peed on me.
Ew.
Freddy? What are you doing here?
What, you thought I wouldn't notice you skulking off? You didn't even bring any equipment, Grace.
Okay, I'm gonna mess with the sound options one more time. No, not you. Oh, boy. With the way these are colored, I can't, in my eyesight, I can't tell when I'm on it or not. So, you know, feedback for the devs. If you could, like, I don't know, fix that. That'd be great. Oh, I forgot to save it. Oh, boy. Yeah, and controls are still wonky on this. There we go. Okay, so Freddy just showed up out of nowhere, even though we told her to stay home, but we should have known that she wouldn't have listened.
What kind of equipment does one bring to a meeting with Medusa?
This isn't
I don't
a
know,
meeting,
the
Grace. You're not here to
snake
tell her
killing
on your
kind?
business plan.
Please tell me you don't have any weapons in there.
Nothing that would get me stopped on the bus. Look, you're gonna need some backup in there, okay? Do you even know anything about Medusa?
Some backup, she says. I mean, yeah.
Do you think she actually turns people to stone?
Let's hope not, or this could be a short visit. Or a really, really long one.
I'm serious!
Perseus used a mirror to reflect Medusa's gaze back at her. Oh, maybe you could use your phone.
You think that would work?
Unless you brought a mirror, Grace, it's all you got.
Okay, I'll bite. What do you know about Medusa?
Well, you know she was human once, right? And she was cursed.
Apollo mentioned it, yeah.
Cursed by Athena. Or so one of the stories goes, anyway.
But doesn't she work for Athena?
Hey, don't look at me. My knowledge of this stuff stops at a few thousand years ago.
I mean, it is very, very old stories, but...
She was once human, but she's definitely a monster, right?
Yeah, one of the worst. But, you know, so was the Minotaur.
And he just ended up
Asterion
being a
said
widow
she was
guy.
scary. I have a feeling she's not like him.
Then I guess you need to be prepared for the possibility that she is as bad as the legends say. Though some of the stories also say that she was wronged by Athena, and that what was done to her was an injustice.
And
I
Athena
mean,
just
kind of
follows the
was.
rules, right?
Something tells me Athena only follows the rules when it's convenient to her.
Okay, enough talking. Time to do this.
You have a plan for how we're getting inside, I hope?
Maybe. You're here to help?
Always.
Then I have a plan.
Let's be sneaky sneak. A little tricksy.
Hi, this is where the comic convention is, right? I hope I'm not too late for the signing.
Ma'am, I'm afraid you had the wrong address.
What? No. Oh god, no. No, that can't be right. Do you understand the indignities that I have endured? The weird looks,
Tragedy.
the body odors. Someone spilled coffee all over my cosplay outfit.
Oh my god.
No, do not tell me that I got
just
it wrong.
keep them
I spent
busy while I
$50 on
do
this
that.
ticket. I demand my personal photo.
Oh my god. I love her. Uh-huh. Is like everyone high or something?
What a long day, hiding in the light. Such a long day, dreaming of tonight. This sacred bite. Hello, who's that there? You've messed up my flow.
Oh, oops,
Just get your drink, girl, and take your seat.
ma'am.
It's the muse. There are sacred bites, and then there's this sacred bite. So wrong, so right. I'm really gonna hate
Fuck you.
myself tonight.
Nah,
Let's
fuck you,
play.
ma'am.
I'm sure you can bite, okay, but you get a fight today. You're fighting Grace this time, and this time's mine. This time,
For
is mine.
centuries, these heroes got sent to me. Each one of them bent to me.
Don't men-
Sorry, y'all. That's a bit. It's too loud for me, so. I need to turn that down for myself.
to be this
There we go.
time.
This time and all
'Cause
time.
this time's mine.
This time's mine. This time just
This
like
time.
every time. He's mine. Now walking
Holy shit.
into me.
Oh, they did such a good job on this game.
Body goes freely every time.
God,
As it's
my ADHD is even just going, oh, okay, shiny, but no. Bite it. Oh, no, that sounds terrible.
What'd you say, Grace? You okay, Grace? Where's the game face this time? You are currently experiencing something I like to call the preparation. Any questions
no.
or comments? That's
So
right,
I
it's
am
widely
prepared.
known that I
Oh,
can
dear
turn
God.
folks to stone. But
Kind
no,
of.
I won't this
Horrible,
time.
horrible joke.
Because
Horrible
this time I
joke.
find dine that
Shit.
oozy musy bloods my
Ah,
mind.
fine, fuck you.
Look into me. Oh, she's looking away. Hey, look
You flipped that hood.
into me.
Then out came the snakes. Oh, you're so good. Finally, some stakes. Oh, the ice thing. What a difference an actual monster makes. Athena made you like this.
She was mad at me. So
For something that wasn't
Well, why
your
was she
fault.
mad?
she said I'd been bad.
Had you been?
No. Now look into me.
Listen, Medusa. She's ashamed of what you do, but she never stops using you. Hey, I'd be a monster too. I'd be like you, big time. And it's time to realize you're the victim of a
You're
crime.
lost, little girl. No more Hail Marys. We both know the a monster's me.
Oh, see, I'm
You
innocent.
don't know.
You know that you didn't.
Kill Calliope.
Oh, so who did?
So you know that it's true that I didn't do it.
No.
Yes, you do know, you know. Does that mean Athena knows?
No. Fine grace.
Don't you see, Medusa? You are just hurting. Your queen's a user. Your Athena's feet will be slightly tougher. She's a friend to me. We can get you free.
You said to me,
Persephone can get you free.
so free.
Is that a yes?
That's a
Maybe what?
Oh, come on, Freddy. I was getting
Did
to
I
her.
miss something?
I was getting through.
Is she serious?
Depends. What do you think, Medusa? Will you help me out?
Oh, fine. Fine. What exactly is it that you want, pretty muse?
You think I'm pretty? Ooh woo. Yeah, did you try to eat Calliope too?
You can start by telling me whether you tried to eat Calliope like you just tried to eat me.
Blast! This is why I didn't tell Lady Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me.
Uh-huh.
I only followed pretty Calliope to the reliquary. I never spoke to her, never even caught up to her. I swear it.
That's what
Weird.
Asterion told us, more or less.
But you were there that night.
Yes, I admit it. Ugh, Lady Athena will have my head. She'll mount it on a pike. Whatever you might think of me, I had no part in the Muse's death. I did not even know she'd been attacked until I saw her fleeing.
Asterion said he caught up with you out in the fog. Is that right?
I thought he was the one who had attacked her. He is a great beast of a creature.
He killed Hecate's cat by accident, but this still seems hard to believe.
I don't know how you get
Yes,
past
I
someone
only
killing your
realized
cat
my
by
mistake once I
accident.
caught up to him, and by then the Muse was gone.
And you never found her afterwards?
I thought she might flee to her pretty home, or to the sharp and prickly Persephone. She did neither.
Yeah, she came to see me.
Why
You
were you
followed
following her?
Calliope to
Yeah.
the reliquary. Why were you shadowing her at all?
I am Lady
Yeah,
Athena's
a bit
spy
weird.
master, yes. Calliope has been
But
trouble
where?
from time to time.
So you were spying on her.
Enough
I keep watch over every
trouble
idol
to be
who
on
no longer
Athena's
lives in
radar like
Olympus,
that?
but especially Calliope. When I realized she was headed
Why
to the
I
reliquary
don't
that
trust
eve, I followed her.
Athena,
I had a
ultimately,
duty
even more
to
so.
Athena.
So far, it feels like all the weird shit is coming back to Athena. I don't like her. She's fake.
You haven't told Athena any of this? You agreed to help, remember?
I told her Calliope was at the reliquary that night. I did not tell her I was also there.
Why not? Wouldn't Athena
Yeah, why
find
not?
out from Hecate anyway?
No, I was not thinking clearly. I panicked. Lady Athena barely tolerates my presence as it is. If she thought I was involved in any way, if she even suspected.
Did you ever find out why Calliope went there?
I was never close enough to ask. When I drew near to the reliquary, that is when I saw the Muse fleeing. She was frightened, blooded, dying.
Let me guess, that made you hungry.
I gave chase, yes, but to discover the truth.
Not
Lady Athena would wish to know.
Calliope?
Does make sense from your perspective.
I didn't learn the truth until later. And then it was far too late.
Why should we believe you? You did just try to eat me, remember?
I agreed to help you. I speak the truth.
Right, and not at all trying to cover your own ass.
You presented an opportunity. Oh, to taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero once
Oh
again.
my god, calm down, you weirdo.
It's a problem. I've been working on it, I really have. Well,
good
what
for
of
you,
that?
I guess.
The only reason I knew Calliope was going to the reliquary is because he informed me.
Pan.
So much for never lying
And then
to
that's
me.
the next one. It's
What were the
either
odds,
Athena or
honestly?
Pan.
Let's put a pin in that for the moment, shall we?
I am a
One of those
monster.
two.
It's true, I do not deny it. It's still, I did not kill the muse.
I want to
Okay,
believe her.
let's
I'm
say
leaning
we
towards I
believe you.
do.
For the moment.
I've told you everything I know.
I like her
We
outfit
have a
though.
bargain. You said my curse might be lifted.
Hey, I'll ask Persephone. That's all I can do.
Whatever you do, pretty muse,
Yep.
I beg you. Do not tell Athena of my indiscretion.
Fine.
Show mercy. I know what I am horrifies you. It horrifies me as well. I cannot help what I am. I did not ask to be cursed like this.
I do feel bad for her.
Whether I tell Athena depends. Have you done this before?
Look around. Obviously, she had someone in the chair before you.
Don't you think Athena
course
should
she
know
has.
what her spy master is like?
No, she cannot. I am a lost and cursed thing. No idol. If Lady Athena should learn the truth,
Like, yeah, you're a victim, but you're a victim who tried to eat me.
I hope you find what you seek, pretty muse. And that we meet again someday. And sing a different song.
Ooh. Another trophy.
He knew. Right from the start, Pan knew Calliope was there that night.
Yeah, and who could have foreseen that he was lying to you the entire time? Who, I ask you, a mystery even the Oracle couldn't have penetrated.
She said penetrated. Sorry. Oh my god.
Yes, fine. You were right, Freddy. As always.
I mean, she was right.
See, was that so hard? Anyhow, you probably have a few
No.
questions for Mr. Goat.
A little bit.
I'll see you at home.
Hey, I really appreciate all your help, Fred.
Right? I am so good at this. Who needs to be an idol?
Is this where you offer to be my kick-ass high priestess?
Am I not already? Seriously, am I not?
Oh. I mean, she's gotta be, right?
Oh, if it isn't, the lovely Grace?
You knew. Right from the start, you knew Calliope was there that night.
Well, yes. She asked for the key and I gave it to her, no questions asked. I told you I didn't know what happened to Calliope, and that's the truth. I did not. So I nudged you in the right direction.
You little shit. What are you? Yeah, in light of yeah, we know what.
So you were
I was
what?
lying.
Just
So, whatever.
trying to be helpful? You still aren't telling me something.
What possible reason would I have to?
Tell me
up,
right
dude.
now.
I'm getting really tired of the way he
Medusa
talks.
learned that Calliope was going to the reliquary because I told her.
There it is.
Now, before you say
Keep the
anything,
one
I
for
had
one.
no idea of the fate awaiting our dear muse. And you yourself said Medusa was not responsible. I simply had to know if I'd inadvertently, rather innocently,
Sir.
Sold her out? She came to you for help, and you gave her whereabouts to the highest bidder.
I am trying to help Grace. In my way.
What do you,
Well, your
what do
way
you mean,
sucks.
in my way? What way is that?
The way where I don't take all the blame.
What else will I discover, Pan?
God damn.
I'd rather learn it now than
Him,
later.
Apollo, no
I
backbone.
wish I could tell you, Grace. I truly do.
Okay. I mean, we did say that, Persephone could help Medusa, so, like, maybe there's something new there?
Back again so soon, Grace? You're practically a regular at the club.
I can't
Did
help
you end up finding
it.
Medusa? Or did she vanish the moment you came near, like she does with every other idol?
She definitely did not vanish.
Try to eat me.
Maybe I better explain what happened.
I knew it. We never should have brought that monster to the New World. Athena is a fool to think Medusa can be controlled. You're fortunate to have made it out in one piece. It could have gone very poorly for you.
You're right. I should have brought you to protect little old defenseless me.
Ew.
If I'd gone, you would have found nothing more than an empty building, I assure you.
Oh my.
Because you're so big and scary.
Yeah, exactly, Grace.
I'm glad you appreciate my finer qualities.
I do.
At any rate, Medusa might be in the clear.
I'm glad you recognize
Pan,
that.
however, is not.
I don't imagine you've confronted him yet.
He admitted to selling out Calliope, but not to killing her. I don't know if I can believe him.
He
Nor
is a
I.
tricksy little
Pan
shit.
would do anything to save his own skin. Allow me some time to consider our next move. Now then, unless you've something else to ask.
Tell me more about Calliope. You and her were good friends, right?
We were.
And?
More
And
than
if you had
friends,
told
I
me
bet.
a decade ago that I would become close to one of the muses, I would have laughed in your face. I always considered them Apollo's creatures. Calliope, Clio, and Talia. Vapid, frivolous gods who handed off their eidolon to any artist who took their fancy. Every time I met one of
Wow.
them, they were someone else. Apollo called them the Sisters of Beauty, no matter their gender. Can you imagine that? That's such a stupid name.
I never thought of that. Do idols change gender a lot?
Well, we tend to seek out successors like ourselves, but it happens. With the
Baller.
muses, it happened frequently. Everywhere Apollo went, they surrounded him
The
like
muses
a gaggle
were
of
gender
ducklings,
fluid. Canon.
just like him to gather his own fans.
If you disliked the muses so much, how did you end up becoming friends with Calliope?
She sought me out. She'd become more and more unhappy on Olympus, so she decided to leave just as I had, long before. Calliope asked for my help, and I laughed in her face. Go ask one of your sycophant mortals, I told her. I mean, surely one of them has some threadbare couch you can sleep on.
Harsh.
Typically, she was undeterred. She didn't just want a place to stay. She said she wanted to learn how to be truly independent from an idol who had mastered it. What can I say? I mean, I am a sucker for a
Okay,
well-timed
is the
compliment.
mic working or not, Calvin? Do you know?
Apollo was furious. He and Calliope were barely speaking, but he was certain she
Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
falling back to
Sweet.
Olympus.
Okay.
Taking her
'Cause,
in
like,
all the sweeter.
The control on here for the broadcasting stuff on PS5 is a little confusing. At least the mute versus unmute of part of it is. Thank you. Appreciate it.
After you took Calliope in, that's when you became friends?
Well, no, not right away. I wasn't looking for a friend. What I was looking for was an opening
Was it
act
just
in the
me or
club.
the sound got weird right there?
Calliope entertained here for years, and then eventually turned from performing to attracting new acts.
Or
She
this
was
part in
her
general?
element. She and I, well, we warmed up to each other eventually. She was
Uh-huh.
more capable than I expected, and I adored her furious rants.
Calliope didn't seem like the furious type when I met her. That's hard to picture.
Oh, then you didn't really meet her. She was an idealist, and nobody could ever quite live up to her standards for very long. Her brothers and sisters, least of
Okay,
all.
so flaky
The
and
idols
fickle.
needed to change, she said.
I
They
mean,
were withering
she
away
isn't
in
wrong
the
about that,
shadows,
though.
diminished and unwilling to save their own skins. When I joined the chorus, she expected me to change everything, as if I could single-handedly override
You are pretty badass, though, so I
was
don't
to be
blame
her
her
champion.
for thinking that.
And together we would bring revolution to the idols. Well, I was yet another disappointment. She left the club, but I gave her a place to live. We were supposed to stay in touch, but you know how it went from there.
Not good. Yeah, where are the other
What
two?
happened to the other muses? You mentioned 2 others. Were they lost in the war?
One of them was,
Oh.
though not like you think.
Oh.
The day we were to leave on the ship, Talia simply never showed up.
Huh.
Do you know what happened to her?
We never heard from her again. Apollo thrashed about in mourning, but
Well, why
Talia
wouldn't
had
he?
been fading away for years. It wasn't a surprise to the rest of us.
What about the other muse? Cleo.
Died long before. A victim at the hands of a
Oh.
mortal man, when she no longer possessed the power to bedazzle him.
Hmm.
As I
don't like
understand it,
that.
he kept her in a cage as a pet until her eidolon shriveled
my
up
God.
and perished. It was dead before she was.
Ugh, that's pretty
Jeez.
dark.
Yes, well, we come by our wariness of mortals honestly, Grace.
I'd like to know a little more about the idols. I am one now, right?
What constitutes a little more in this instance?
Well, what are we? Where did we come from? If an idol is a soul that moves from person to person, it must have started somewhere, right?
Ah, the big question. To which the
yeah.
answer is, nobody knows. I remember the
Oh.
original Persephone only
Damn.
vaguely. Indeed,
It's
I'm
like-
not even certain she
That's the
was
equivalent of
original.
asking,
Was
hey,
there something before
Mom,
her?
Dad,
How did she get her
where
eidolon?
did babies
I
come
couldn't
from?
tell
And
you.
then they tell you, don't
Evidently,
know.
we wrote little down in those early days, or were forbidden to. And our memories only stretch back so far. Anything beyond that simply isn't.
Psst. Isn't it strange to not know where you come from? For all you know, the idols could be aliens.
Aliens? Grace, you watch too many movies.
Maybe you don't
Gods
watch
are
enough.
okay, but aliens are just wacky fiction.
Right.
Fine, yes. It is strange. No, our earliest days aren't the only blanks in our memories, however.
I mean, maybe
We have
that's
many.
the problem
The
with
last was the day Zeus
You
called us
know,
all together to tell us Rome had
giving your
fallen,
eidolon
and we
away
should
so many
prepare for
times.
war.
You lose all those
Did that
memories,
work,
you know,
really?
you
I couldn't tell
forget
you.
all the important shit.
The last thing I remember after Rome was 1,000 years later, in the 16th century. I was in a different body, feeling as if no time at all had passed. Athena
Don't like
calls that
that.
period the gap. That's what it feels like. All of us experienced it, and not one of us knows why or how.
The gap you mentioned. What was that like? Did you
I'm
just
pretty
wake
sure
up one
that's a
day? Or...
store.
I wasn't asleep. I lived. I had lives. I passed on
Stupid
my
joke.
eidolon. I may have known who I was and what I was, but perhaps I was completely unaware. All I know is that one day, Athena came to my nunnery, near Trieste, I think. The moment that I saw her, all the old memories came flooding back. My life during the gap was wiped away in an instant, and it never returned.
I would hate
If
that.
someone did that to us, they were powerful indeed.
What about Athena? I mean, she's the one who found you, right? She must have been aware.
Athena woke up on her own, or so she claims,
Convenient.
and spent the next century rounding up those idols who remained. Zeus, however, was gone. What became of him, what happened in Rome, we've never pieced it together. It's troubling.
Tell me more about the war. It seems to have had a huge effect on all of you.
That's putting it mildly.
From Aphrodite's song, I know Ares betrayed everyone. What did you do?
Honestly, after my mother was murdered, I barely remember.
Wait,
Your
Demeter?
mother?
Her name was Demeter. Not truly my mother, but an idol who had always cared for me since the early days. I thought we'd be together forever. And Ares brought those filthy bastards down on us. Demeter was slain by bullets. By bullets.
Damn.
Until that day, I had believed we were untouchable.
Oh, man.
I'm so sorry. It must have been hard to lose her like that.
I watched her fall. Heard her scream. I would have run to her, but I was pulled away to safety. By Hermes, I think. Whatever was left of the old Persephone. The innocent girl with the long hair who loved her gardens. She died with Demeter that day. After that, I don't know.
Man.
We went from hiding place to hiding place. I didn't even know what Hephaestus had done for us when I found myself on a boat. We might have been gods once, but after the war, we were just refugees, like so many others, fleeing to a distant land.
I want to hug Persephone. Really bad. I mean,
Was it
sounds like she
hard for the
needs one.
idols to come to the new world? It's just a place like any other, isn't it?
Well, it wasn't the place that was hard, it was the fear. We knew we were vulnerable. We knew mortals could and would kill us. Suddenly, there were rules. You know, we had to be secret. We had to stay close together. We huddled in the shadows and quaked each time the mortals so much as breathed in our direction. We couldn't all live that way. Some of us drifted away, faded into the night without so much as an explanation. That's what's been the hard part. Our inevitable decline in a place where we don't belong. We can pass on our eidolons as often as we like, but it will never truly be home.
That's all I can think of for now. I'll see you around.
Oh yes, that's where I'll be. Around.
Okay. That's a lot to take in. All of that. Okay, now we can go home.
Oh, hi, Grace.
Sir?
I can just call you Grace, right?
Ma'am.
That's my name.
What are you doing?
Where's Freddy?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but, well, here you are.
And you were gonna have snacks without me?
What, you and Freddy are friends now? When did this happen?
When I came looking for you. Friday has this movie that I've never seen. Super cool, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, would you rather not share your mortal friends? Anyway,
I
I guess
mean,
Athena wants to talk?
I don't know if I can trust
I can
all
zip
of
us
you
over
yet.
to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena?
Right.
I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually. She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
She could always come here. Everyone else does.
Athena entered the
Oh,
mortal
boy.
world? And now she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
How does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs. And that creepy owl of hers? Apollo says it's her eyes out in the world. It's everywhere. Watching.
So
Oh,
what, she
God.
just never leaves the building?
She'll go to the reliquary and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
Oh my god. So what you're saying is, she's out of touch.
So this is what you do? Ferry people around?
I'm the god of messengers, baby. Travelers, doorways, any kind of transition, really. The old Hermes said that the transition part made even more sense for me, which, you know,
I
cool,
get it.
right?
I think I
Yeah.
get it.
That's true.
I
But
can connect any two doorways
that.
anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
You mentioned the old Hermes a lot. You knew him?
Yeah, I was homeless for a while. It wasn't a great time, and he took me in. Everyone's on the same journey, he used to say. Only the roads are different. And then he went on his journey. Man, I still miss him every day.
Wait, isn't he still inside you? Aren't you kind of the same person now?
Sorry?
Not yet. It's only been a year. Maybe I'll feel him again one day. That'd be nice.
You say it's easy, but do you like doing all these errands?
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a purpose. Athena is super sweet, and she has a
she's
big,
fake
important
sweet.
job. Why wouldn't I
Not
want to
real.
help her out?
You can't be this nice. Are you for real?
Oh, well, the old Hermes used to say that a willingness to serve is more important than a willingness to be served.
Yeah, but I don't think he was talking about being taken advantage of. Or maybe he was. Fuck if I know.
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Okay. Oh, when you see Freddie, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Sure.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you know, you got it together really quick.
Thank you.
Thanks, I guess.
Changed. I don't know. It's just getting complimented by gods. It's really something. Ooh. Man, okay. Okay, so I can, like, pick another one. I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 today on PlayStation. It's finally out. And, I did pick Bard as my class. So, like, this is Grace with Soul and Charisma. I feel like I have to pick that one.
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
So, you know, she's smart
I prefer
and
to
charming.
stand. Thanks.
As you like. You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
Oh.
Meh.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits.
Now
Particularly
I have to
for your
try
mortal friend.
real hard to not blah, 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 I can't talk. I have to try real hard to not throw Medusa under the bus.
Am I not supposed to be proving my innocence? Would you prefer I did nothing?
I'd prefer you didn't break any other rules in the meantime.
Such as? Do you have a list I can read, or do you just make them up as you go?
She probably makes them up.
You think our judgment was rash?
Uh-huh.
It was.
No shit.
In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end.
Oh, bullshit.
I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it,
I don't.
but I care deeply. I care
That's
about what happens to you
See,
and
my-
to all the idols.
She is doing nothing but bullshitting. I hate her.
Do you really? Let's
try not
explore
to
where all that caring
Mention
has gotten them,
Medusa
shall we?
at all.
You're holding on with a grip so tight, your knuckles are
It's
turning
like-
white. But that's not enough, is it?
Maybe it's not a good
Every
idea that
idol
we
I've
even
met
let
is
her
either
know that
lost
we
or
know
broken,
about
or
Medusa at
both.
all.
They're all slipping through your fingers. If you actually cared about them, you'd do something about it instead of sitting up here worrying about your precious rules.
Sorry if there was a
Zeus was
clink.
the first to leave,
I dropped my
king of the gods.
vape on
And we don't even know what became
cord
of
here.
him. Vanished into the ether. Poseidon was next, walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered.
He deserved
and by
it.
one of our own. The list goes
He
on.
had it coming. He ran into her knife 10 times.
So you add to it.
Makes no
I show up
sense.
and you kill me off because you can't be too careful.
Even though our numbers are
We
dwindling. Oh, gotta
Are
kill
dying,
you.
Grace.
Yeah,
I
see,
don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I
that makes
mean,
no sense to me.
our immortality is disappearing.
This bitch.
Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind. So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate.
Yeah,
Even
but
if it
something
appears
ain't
unfair.
adding up.
You know, it's too bad. I've been an idol for 5 minutes, and I've been out there solving problems you've all wrestled with for how long now? I could have helped you, Athena. I could have helped all of you. But you don't
Bullshit.
see that, do you? You're so busy holding on to what you have. You can't see what you're throwing away.
Mm-hmm.
I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
I don't know if I should discuss Medusa at all, because that means she knows that I know about her. And then what if that just itself throws her under the bus?
What do you know of Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear. Been sniffing around you, has he?
I have some suspicions, and I'm curious to hear
Unfortunately.
your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
Who has access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or...
Does it matter? You gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get. Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
Nope, piss off.
The same person gave it to me, who gave it to Calliope.
And who gave it to Calliope then? I see.
Speaking of the reliquary, you went there, right? Once Hecate told you what happened?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her more vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal. One she knew. Perhaps the incidents are connected, perhaps not. I cannot afford the risk of uncertainty, Grace. I'm sorry.
Such bullshit.
Okay, so you don't like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could kill someone?
We've all killed, my dear. I was once a warrior queen, feared by mortals and gods alike.
Another idol, I mean.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
I don't know. I'm missing
Sort of.
something.
But I feel like I'm missing something important. Maybe the goddess of...
Calliope was doing at the reliquary, but she's not available to ask. Not until you regain her memories, at least.
Why
Yeah,
not
so why don't
put
we
off
wait?
the trial until then? Seems like a good way to solve all this.
She wants to
Yeah?
cover up her
And
tracks.
trust what you decide to share? I think not.
Oh, God, I hate her. I don't know. Should I or? I don't know.
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
I am
I
rooting
better
for
not.
you, Grace. If there's another way to resolve this, any way at all, I will take it.
Will you? Really?
Good luck. Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
Fuck you and your cookies. God. Also, at some point, I may,
Don't take
you know,
it personally,
take a break,
Grace.
mute my
Athena's
mic,
first
so I
instinct
can
is to
have a
follow
drink
the rules whenever
and a
things
snack.
get rough.
I'll still be playing the
As she
game.
believes that if the idols
It's
don't
just,
blindly follow
I'm gonna
every
be
rule to
muted
the
so I
letter,
can
we'll
take my
dissolve
care of
into utter
myself
chaos.
during stream,
Is she right?
so I don't have to feel like crap during.
Do you think she's telling the truth? About the idols dying out?
I'm not sure. If it is true, why hasn't she told the rest of the chorus?
It sounds like she doesn't trust you.
Well, the feeling is
Well,
mutual.
yeah, I was gonna say,
At
I
any
don't
rate,
trust her.
I'm afraid we're going to have to disappoint her again.
Uh-oh. What now?
You need to go back to the reliquary, Grace.
You know, Athena said something to me. That it'd be nice to know what Calliope was doing there in the first place.
And she's correct.
It's the only piece of the puzzle we're missing. Calliope went there because she had a plan. But what plan?
If she left clues behind, wouldn't Hecate have found them already?
That's a really good question.
We can't ask Calliope what her plan was. But you might be able to remember what she was
Sound
doing
is so
there.
weird sometimes.
Her memories? But I thought...
That it will take years, yes. But if you go somewhere important to Calliope, or touch something special to her, you'll get flashes, feelings.
Do you want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
I'm willing to wager the place Calliope met her fate has left its mark in Grace's psyche. We have only to uncover it.
Are you sure about this? You want me to wander around hoping something comes to me?
I do know something about how memories work after the transition, but no, I'm not certain. You want certainty? Wait until your trial. Without discovering more, the outcome of that is certain.
What if Medusa is lying? What about Pan? We could look into him some more, couldn't we?
Oh, my, you're just full of ideas, aren't you? Do you
Hey,
have any suggestions
leave her out of
regarding how
this.
we might go about doing that?
Leave her alone.
Deja vu it is.
Is there really no other way? This seems a bit desperate.
That's because we are desperate, Grace. Either we take this shot at learning the truth, or we overthrow Athena and the chorus by force.
I don't know, I like that idea too.
She's joking, right?
No, probably not. Knowing
She's
her.
joking, right?
Knowing her, she is not joking.
Let's say I do this. What am I hoping to find?
Some memory of who attacked Calliope, or why she was there. Anything we could work with. I've spoken to almost all the idols, and every single one says they hadn't seen or heard from her. If she was keeping to herself, why now? What started this? We're missing something important, Grace.
What if Grace goes there and the memory she sees is that she attacked Calliope? A Grace from the future. It'd be a twist.
Uh-huh.
Last time Freddie and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
I'm certainly not suggesting we ask Athena for permission.
Then you mean...
A week ago, I would have said breaking into the reliquary was impossible.
Why does Persephone sound like that?
Surprised. If her book says she will be.
Let's hope the book says that again, I guess.
Unless you've some other plan. I'm all ears, as they say.
What about the alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms? At least at first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
I am going to mute my mic now.
Will
So,
not
I
be a
need
good
to
look, though.
acknowledge it, but game will still be going.
Right then. Back to the reliquary it is.
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
I can't go in with you. Hecate would sense me right away. I will, however, stay close by. If anything happens, I'll come. Hecate won't stop me. The Minotaur won't stop me. Nothing will.
Gosh, it almost seems like you care.
Ugh, can we just get on with this already?
Ah, so that is now.
Oh, you were, expecting us?
It is written that you would come, yes.
That is so cool. I kid you not.
Yet it was also written that you would sneak into the reliquary as Calliope did, so this encounter is unanticipated.
This book of yours really isn't as accurate as you make it out to be.
The course it lays out is almost always correct. The smaller things, they are subject to free will and frequently change. However, even without the book, I do understand why you've come. Is there a reason why you believe my answer will be different now?
Okay. There. And thank you for that, Calvin. Yeah, I did. I just forgot it. To be honest, I think that's just easier to do until, I have a mod in the room. Just in case. Because I can't really do much from, PlayStation 5 and then managing stuff from the phone. You can get to stuff a lot faster if need be.
The only reason you won't let me in is because Athena forbids it, right?
She is the one to whom I made my promise, yes.
Aw, thank you.
What if I said that she's a suspect in Calliope's death?
Is she a suspect?
She's an idol. I don't know that she's not a suspect yet. Without more evidence, isn't her command potentially self-serving?
Oh, man.
You will regret this.
Okay.
That is also written.
That is a yes.
Go quickly. Look, but do not touch. The reliquary stores many.
Yeah, let me... Would it need to go down to 65 then? That or no, I can leave that alone and go to my actual... Maybe that would fix it.
Artifacts, some dangerous.
Got it.
I'm hoping that does anyway.
Okay, Grace. What the heck do you do now? Of all the times to not have Freddy around, she'd love this.
Okay, then that just means I have to turn my sound down a little bit more than I did.
First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start? Calliope must have been here.
At least I have an idea
She
of
could
how
have
to
stood in
fix
this
that
very
echo now.
spot. Maybe if I just focus.
Ooh, tacos. What the hecky were you doing, Calliope?
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
Egg?
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
Can I offer you an egg in this trying time?
What did
There's
Freddy
the
say
golden
about
apple right
mazes?
there, I saw.
Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right? Is that a weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both.
If you're brave enough, it can be both.
Is this an armory, too?
What do you want, phone? That's the the golden apple from that started the whole Trojan
Freddy,
War shit.
are you out there? Can you hear me? What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am. They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing. I don't even know what language that is. Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
It belongs in a museum.
This is it. Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she...
The fuck? The Fates? Or something?
Uh-oh.
I
I didn't mean anything. I didn't even touch it, honest.
don't like that. They look like mannequins. Sassy mannequins.
Okay, then.
Oh, they have knives. Of course they
What's
have
happening?
knives.
Why didn't it work?
Okay, so... No. It's not the Fates, the Furies. Don't like that.
Oh! Grace?
What a hell of a time to show up,
Freddy!
Freddy.
We've got to run! My powers don't work on them, they just keep coming!
Coming. Sorry. Freddy, what are you thinking? I don't like the look in your eyes. You look a little crazy. Ma'am. Ma'am.
No, I won't let you!
No.
Freddy!
Illegal. Not. No. Uh, I'm trying not to, like, scream right now. No, no, no. I had one rule. That nothing happens to Freddy. If she dies, I swear to God, I'm burning this whole fucking place down to the ground.
Oh god. Oh god, Freddy!
Oh my God. It's just like the beginning of the game all over again. Fuck.
By the gods.
You summoned the Furies.
What?
Hate
Those
right?
beings were the Furies.
Yep. Called
Beyond
it.
all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
I didn't.
I don't know.
There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it.
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
Then what the fuck?
I don't care what brought them. They killed Freddy. You need to help her.
Hey, Persephone.
I have no
baby,
power over
help
life
me
and
out
death,
here.
Grace. None of us have that. This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave.
I'm sorry, killing
Pray the
Freddy
knowledge you obtained
was
was worth the
retribution?
price.
Yeah, how can you say that?
How can you say that? I didn't mean for this to happen.
Your intentions are irrelevant, Grace. All choices have consequences.
I didn't choose this. I wouldn't have let her.
Yeah, the fuck? I didn't tell her, hey, get in front of me like
There's
a human
nothing more
shield.
to be done.
But babe. we can't just, we gotta, what, leave her there? Can't at least, I don't know, do something about that? Whatever. Ooh, another trophy. Hey, your best friend died. Here's a trophy. Thanks, PlayStation.
I'm sorry it came to this, Grace. It's clear what your friend meant to you.
Yeah, we left her there.
I can't believe we left her there.
We had no choice.
What do
Hecate will
you mean?
take care of her.
I should be taking care of her.
Yeah.
Grace, is that how Calliope died? Was she also attacked by the Furies? Do you remember?
Probably.
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
No doubt sent by the same person. Perhaps for the same reason.
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just a feeling. I still don't understand why.
There's only one use for that mirror. To speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates know all that is or will be. Destiny is theirs to command. Or so it's said. One contacts them either to know one's fate, or to change it. Not that the Fates are likely to oblige.
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
No one does, not these days. Hecate herself would have been my guess. Zeus might have, in his role as king of old Olympus, but he is long gone.
Clearly someone can do it.
Unless they weren't summoned. They could have been responding to something you did unwittingly, something Calliope also did. And what that could be? I'm afraid I have no clue.
Pee-pee poo-poo.
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddy and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They exist to punish.
Well,
They
what did Freddy
demanded
do?
blood, and blood was taken. It didn't need to be yours.
So if
Poopy.
Freddy hadn't interfered,
They wouldn't have rested, not ever, until they had their due.
can these fates really control the future?
They control the fate of all beings. I imagine it's they who give Apollo his powers, and they who write Hecate's books.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, it seems.
Could it have been the fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
They're not known to be vindictive. If they don't want to answer, they simply won't.
They're really stabby, but they're not vindictive?
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
They're not.
Think of them as forces of nature, but an aspect mortals rarely encounter. They're older than any idol. They were created to enforce the ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Well, there were. Laws even the idols had to obey, from the earliest days of old Olympus. Even if they still existed and you'd broken one, we would all know. These are not petty crimes one stumbles into.
And yet, Freddy still got stabbed.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the Fates.
Well, there is another way to ask them.
I wondered how long that would take. Hecate
Bro,
is enraged.
you
She's
didn't
threatened to
even
close
knock.
off the reliquary entirely and forever. Athena is beside herself.
Wasn't me.
How long have you been standing there?
Yeah, you freak.
Long enough. You just had to keep pushing, didn't you? Until you got what you wanted.
Oh, eat
This
me,
isn't
Apollo.
about me. We're out of options, Apollo. And you know there's only one other way to contact the Fates.
Oh, how
Ooh, nice.
convenient.
Also, every now and then, I may mute, just so, like, you know, I can get a drink, a snack, take care of myself during stream, so I don't have to, like, feel like crap afterwards. So, just letting you, the mod, know that.
Enough,
Fighting.
both of you. This isn't helping anyone.
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo?
Okay, good.
If so, now's the time. I
Apollo.
thought not.
Uh-huh.
The Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
Is Apollo right? Is this something you planned
Yeah.
all along, Persephone?
Meaning what? What, that I knew what would
You
occur at
using
the
me, babe?
reliquary? Perhaps you think I'm the one who unleashed the Furies upon you.
You've waited for this opportunity for over a century.
Waited, yes. Bided my time. And the moment has arrived.
But that's not why you originally agreed to help me?
No, that's not why.
Better not be.
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
So if we go to Hades and, find your throne, how much trouble would that get us into, exactly?
A great deal.
It's not as if Athena could execute Grace a second time.
Yeah.
But she's already been warned about breaking
Kill me
more
again
rules.
and again.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
Is there really no other way to talk to these fates? Do we have to take the nuclear option?
Do you want to try going back to the reliquary?
No.
No, hell no.
Don't throw that back at
The
me,
only
bitch.
other person with a direct connection to the fates is Apollo here.
You know it doesn't work like that.
Then it's the throne or nothing, isn't it?
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
They won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to. Then why did you come, Apollo? To gloat?
Yeah,
to
to
wish
feel
Grace
shit.
well? Or to actually help?
Right.
Get us there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the fates. It's simple.
Was another crazy plan, right?
Grace,
I know, but there's no point in stopping now, is there?
I can't.
No, fuck you,
I'm
Apollo.
sorry.
Jesus.
But this is a step too far.
And
But
consider
don't
this,
tell me
Apollo.
about
Grace's
steps
mortal friend
being too
was
far
slain by the
when you haven't
Furies.
even gotten as far to
According to
button
the
up
old
your
laws.
fucking shirt.
Her soul is in Hades.
Wait, what? Freddy's in Hades? Well, Persephone, why didn't you lead with that?
I didn't want it to seem like I was playing on your sympathy, Grace.
But you'll play on mine.
Well, fuck
Fine.
you, Apollo.
I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
If that's what you prefer.
You
by
should
all
feel. You
means.
should have your sympathies played with.
It's fine,
You
Hermes.
gave a victim
Get
back
this
to
over
their
with.
abuser. Fuckhead. Our
Shall
favorite
I
Thembo.
wait here, or
No. I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Oh, hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace, and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm
Be
afraid
nice
I
to
have
my
to call
mean
in a
girlfriend.
favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
Oh, this is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything. And you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
Okay, you know what? That's fair.
Freddy's dead, Hermes.
What? When did that happen?
She was killed by the Furies. That means she's in Hades. Probably. I have to try to find her there. You're her friend too. I know you wouldn't want to abandon her.
Okay. Signal
Well, that
when you
was
need to
easy.
come back.
You sure?
Yeah, feels like the right thing.
Be careful,
Fuck
Grace.
yeah.
And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
Right?
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo. Let's go.
God, I thought, like, I would like Apollo at the beginning of this, because, like, in Greek mythology, Apollo was always my favorite god to read about. But this, he's
Welcome
a
to the
spineless,
real
whiny little
underworld.
bish. Like,
Wow.
instead of, like, helping, he just whines.
It feels so empty. So lonely.
Well, no one's here, Grace.
It's not completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter.
His emotions
Bitter
suck
shade
sometimes.
named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile.
Listen,
I fully
I
expect
myself
he'll be waiting for
like
us.
a little bit of wallowing, but this man literally gave a victim back to his abuser. It's like, oh, why? Oh, well, she doesn't like me. Oh, no. Well, yeah, no shit, dude. And then when there's actually, like, I don't know, times to make that right, he's like, oh, I did it bad. Ugh. I know who Orpheus is, but let's
Who is this
click it anyway.
Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
It should. His is a popular tale among mortals
Yep.
regarding how he once came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left with nothing.
And if you
Hades
played the
tricked
game
him, you
Hades,
see.
yeah,
And
if you
with
played
dead,
Hades,
the blame
you know
has
him.
evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours.
He is not a fan, no. Not that it matters.
You didn't think to mention earlier that the throne was occupied?
Because
Yeah.
it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an
Is
idol.
it?
He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
I too am an
And what are
angry
we
little man,
supposed to
but
do? Organize an armed
me,
resistance?
irrelevant.
Challenge him to a duel?
That's what you're here for.
I'm gonna fight him?
Right. I'm the mobile karaoke
Oh,
machine.
you'll see.
We're gonna sing him to death.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Yeah.
Come. It's time to cross the
Come.
sticks.
Sorry. Yeah, me, Grace, the mobile karaoke machine or boombox. Yeah. Okay, you're good.
The ferryman will come soon. As we are not dead, you will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case clearly and with determination.
He big.
I am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Kore Sotiera, once queen of the underworld, and shall be again. No, Corone, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to
He wants to
entertain
play
you.
Uno. I don't have any cards either.
Hey there! I'm Grace, idol and last of the muses. Is that enough?
Of course she's a muse. Why would she lie about such a thing? He says he's always liked the muses, and that you're very pretty.
Oh, well, thank you. Uru.
No, she didn't.
No,
Neither
I don't
of
have
us brought
Uno.
games to play with you, Corone. Stop asking.
He's like a toddler. Hey, do you have games on your phone?
Has he, always been like this?
Once he was as grim as the grave itself. Time has clearly eroded his gravitas.
But I just wanted to
And
play
it appears
Uno.
I'll have to find Cerberus as he's gotten himself lost. Wonderful. Let's get underway, Corone. It's a long ride to the throne room.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He can do what he wants. Yes.
I wouldn't touch that.
Ooh,
Way too
control number.
much for you. Overload you. Blow a fuse. Every story. Every memory winds up here in the water. I used to dream that this river would rise, swallow the anger, tears in my eyes. Then suddenly I was found alone. destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Oh, shit.
Really is dead here, isn't it?
Well,
Everything
man.
here is fading away. She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddy, too.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me.
It wasn't your fault. There was no right or wrong. It wasn't your fault. You didn't belong. If my life was stolen, I wouldn't know where to turn. Candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
Just kiss you two.
Someone's coming. There's music floating
That's
through.
Orpheus.
Someone's coming. And it has me singing too. We have visitors. I think we all
like your
know what
skirt.
to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet
beard,
the
too.
muse.
There's someone singing with us.
That
Sure, I'll
would be
focus on
Orpheus.
Persephone.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Someone's
I didn't belong here,
wolf is waiting in the
but that throne belongs to me. No one deserves
I
it
can feel them howling at the
more
moon.
than I.
Forget why we came here.
There's a name here
I won't forget,
that reeks
but you
of
can
an
bet he
enemy.
knows someone's coming.
It's about time, Persephone.
Orpheus, I've been... What happened to the music?
Everyone say it.
I have been waiting for you, Persephone, for so
A guitar? A lyre?
And
Guitar
you brought
lyre?
a muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way. Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, Benny.
No.
To my underworld. Let me treat
Benny.
you to a song. A welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all. Muse. Any requests?
Fuck you.
Questions?
Fuck you?
What's your problem with Persephone?
Yeah.
Do, loop it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know fucking NSYNC was king of the underworld.
I didn't do what I was told, didn't know that it was all a game. I didn't think that he would do it. Then Eurydice was gone. And Persephone, you stood right beside him and said, what a shame. He was always gonna kill her and you knew it. And I never got to have my revenge. My pain never ends. I see you now. Persephone won't turn my back. Won't turn my back on you again.
Sorry, but the guy responsible for your shit is dead, so...
It wasn't your fault. How are you to react? It wasn't your fault. Now there's no turning back. If my love was taken, I wouldn't know where to turn. Your candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
This tete-a-tete is over. If he's the victim, what am I?
Queen, let's not lose our composure.
You're also a
The
victim,
muse
Persephone.
understand.
Well,
There can be
I
more
won't
than one victim.
comply. I'd rather die. The throne was stolen. After I murdered the king, you should be grateful and thank me for everything. And yet you scream like a boy. You kick the ground. I was a slave.
Eurydice is gone because you did nothing.
Orpheus, there was
What,
nothing I
nothing?
could do.
I saw your whispers, poison behind your king.
Wasn't me.
If
I
I
know the
cannot
man.
have my revenge,
I thought of hell.
Life of despair, Hades would have ended you there. This place would still be humming.
Oh, I rather doubt that.
Doesn't make it any less true.
Am I the one on trial now?
It wasn't your fault, you were never to blame. Hades was a monster, we were part of his game. Orpheus, where's your fire? When will the music return?
The candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
It's a slow burn. It's a slow burn.
That throne doesn't belong to you, and you know it.
If I didn't do what I was told, I'd be dragged across the palace floor. Hades can't hurt us anymore. But Eurydice still gone. For what it's worth, you've my apology. But I assure you, nothing more. For deep down you know that there's no revenge.
The pain never ends.
The pain never ends.
There's no revenge.
This was never gonna
This hits
end
home in a weird way.
the way you wanted to. And I won't turn my back. I won't turn my back on you again.
I'd forgotten
Oh, that was so
sweet
good.
a melody could be. Such thoughts become clouded in this place. Forgive me, my lady of the night.
An empty chair for an empty kingdom.
I mean, shouldn't you want to leave all that behind after, you know, all of that crap? I mean, like, yeah, it's yours now, but
It doesn't sound like it brings you anything but bad memories.
Perhaps you're right. All the reasons I wanted it are long gone now.
oh, well,
Feel better?
that's that.
Yes. That makes what I have to tell you all the more difficult, however. I lied. Even if we could find Freddy, you couldn't bring her back. The laws of death are not so
Wow.
easily circumvented.
And the fates?
They will not help you or anyone.
Oh my
Even if you could
god.
speak to them,
She wasn't even telling the truth a
they will not
little
care.
bit, like I was hoping.
And never have.
Oh my
You
god.
didn't once consider telling me? I might have helped you regardless.
Yeah.
You, perhaps. But Apollo?
Oh, fuck
I suppose
Apollo.
we'll never know.
Yeah, thought you cared, but that breaks up.
I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, you're you. I believed what I wanted to believe.
Grace,
The irony is that you didn't really want the thing you did all this for. So we walk away with nothing.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
But you still lied.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet, you might have spoken to her. I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
Yeah, I'm sure you fucking do. Yay, another trophy. Trophy for being lied to.
Hey.
You know what? Fuck you, Persephone. It's all about Freddy right now.
Freddy, you're here.
Yeah. Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
I do. I regret it a lot.
I do. I want to go back.
Yeah, see?
I want it all to go back. It's not supposed to end like this.
This isn't the end. Hey, it's not by a long shot. You still have a whole story to finish.
Without you.
Yeah. Without me.
Well, that fucking sucks.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
Well, I don't blame you. I happen to be really good company.
Word.
Hey, no.
What, wow, how am I not supposed to cry at that?
Almost. I found someone while I was down here.
Oh?
Someone you really need to meet.
Calliope. It's me. Well, this is awkward when, you know, it's like
This...
your girlfriend's past life.
You can't
your
be
current
real.
girlfriend in the
Your
room, but
soul
right
is
back
inside
there.
Grace. Idols don't...
Complicated.
Rest of me. I'm here, Persephone.
This is real.
I'm not sure how I would feel about this in real
I
life.
don't get it. I thought the Eidolon was Calliope's soul.
Especially if we're
But if that's true, then
supposed to have like a thing for each other. Not sure how I'd feel about those.
Each of us adds a piece to it as it passes on.
But what about the memories?
Memories are but a reflection.
Sounds so
and
weird.
After the Eidolon is passed on, old
Like,
memories become.
No, Calliope's the quietest one.
That's why the idols have forgotten so much. You knew this truth once, Persephone.
Called it.
guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh,
Well,
Persephone?
no shit.
We parted ways years
Oh, I
ago.
just gave her a whole ass apartment, but
Persephone
we're just
couldn't take
friends.
my lectures any longer.
I'd take them now. I miss them.
No, you don't. Think about how bitterly we argued at the end. Don't blame yourself. Not when there's so many fond memories to cherish instead.
We need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
What?
Apollo's prophecy?
He didn't tell you? No. I don't suppose he could have.
Apollo's a fuck.
It's a long story.
Do I understand?
You don't mean to say that Apollo is responsible for your death, right? But his prophecy is.
Yes. It said I needed to die.
Someone else
Jeez.
knew about the prophecy. Athena.
No.
Then
Yes.
she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I
Yep.
barely
Fucking
escaped.
Athena.
I fled back to the mortal world. To you.
Why come to me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
I'm still a little confused. Okay, you're good, Kelvin. Love you.
I wish you hadn't. You didn't give me any choice.
I wanted to. I thought I would at least have time to explain.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have believed you.
The Furies, they kept coming. It was all I could do just to reach you. I am so sorry, Grace. I truly did not mean for it to be like this.
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but...
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could. If they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I
Well,
never got the
it
chance
sounds
to ask.
like
Someone told Athena where I was going, and
really wants you to die
she
too.
must have realized what I meant to do.
Or wanted.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know.
What if they're
Maybe it's
Athena's
something
pets
the ruler
now?
of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
How are we supposed to ask her something like that?
You went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh,
Fucking Athena.
Pan
It all
couldn't have
comes
known
back
what
to
it
her,
would mean.
doesn't it?
I didn't explain.
That's
Every
it.
single thing so far.
You forgive him. Just like that.
She's, to be
I'm
fair,
sure he
Calliope's
feels
dead.
Guilty enough.
What else is she supposed to do?
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How
So
did
what, she
you
just
even
whines enough,
find
she
out?
gets what she wants?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me. He was torn. Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I expect he disagrees.
Well,
What
yeah.
was the prophecy? Surely I
Probably
need
feels
to
like
hear
he got
it.
you killed.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it. Just like me.
Didn't you technically
But the prophecy doesn't
already
just
tell me
say
about
you
it
have to
by
die.
just
There's more to
saying
it,
there's a
right?
prophecy?
They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
Not very goddess of wisdom-y of her.
It doesn't just involve you, does it? It involves me. It must, or you wouldn't hesitate.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives.
What?
And I'm the last muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
And so Athena is, that's why Athena isn't extending the trial and wants to, fucking kill us immediately.
Do you blame Athena for what she did?
She wanted to save the idols. And I wanted that too.
Well, I blame her. And Apollo for not telling us what she'd done.
If he had, Grace would have been locked into the same fate as Calliope.
We don't know that.
It isn't fair, Freddy. This isn't how it's supposed to go.
Ooh, are we gonna do a song? Those eyes glow and you instantly know.
So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go. I never truly saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to go. It's time to go. Will I know where to go without you to guide the way across the storming seas? I've had a compass bright and clear. Listen to me when I say, whatever path from which you think you strayed, you will find your way. But it's time to go. It's time to go. If I could bring you back, I would give it all to you, my best friend. If I could choose a muse, you would give up godhood
Yeah, baby.
to bring her back.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
Any day, every day, a life for a life. Farishta, please stay.
Grace, no.
Oh my god. Fine, I'll respect your decision. But fuck, it hurts.
Grace, I know that this is hard, but I made a choice for my bard. Rolled a lot of 20s.
Oh.
But
I rolled a lot of
it's
20 playing Baldur's Gate 3 today.
it's time to go. It's time to go.
Don't fucking talk to me. My heart is shattered on the stone floor of the fucking underworld right now.
And I see Freddy isn't with you.
Yeah, no, fuck you, Apollo.
I'm so sorry, Grace. Did you at least get to speak to the
Yeah,
Fates?
they said button up your fucking shirt.
Then what happened?
None of us got anything. Persephone didn't get her throne. I didn't get Freddy back. And talking to the Fates was never gonna happen.
So it was all for nothing.
Oh,
Yup.
not at all. It actually proved quite productive. We heard about your prophecy, Apollo.
Yep, that too.
You knew. You knew the truth this entire time. Even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Poopy head.
Why did you say you'd help? You could have stayed out of it.
Grace disappeared
I
for a
tried
second.
that. You wouldn't let me.
Oh, so now it's my fault?
Because it was
Whatever you were trying to
suspicious.
do, Apollo, you failed. We know the prophecy now.
Then it's done. You're locked into it.
No shit.
Isn't the prophecy open to interpretation? Couldn't you be wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong, Grace?
You've been wrong a few times in this game.
That's right. Leave. It's what you're best at.
A little harsh,
I don't know how this
Persephone.
will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. But if she believes you need to die in order to save the idols, if she truly believes that, it won't matter what anyone says.
Does there still need to be a trial? If we go to Athena privately, maybe we could work out some kind of deal.
She won't make a deal. All that will afford her is a chance to kill you before the trial.
Probably right.
She tried that once already.
And your friend died as a result.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a clever thought, but Athena needs to be challenged in front of everyone. I intend to keep my promise. We go to the trial and I'll help you, even if it means overthrowing Athena. Calliope would approve.
But what about...
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
Well, shit.
Great.
Can I at least wear Freddy's hat? Little shit. Let's go call you out some more.
Pan? Are you here?
I won't yell at you anymore.
Pan!
Is he actually gone?
All right then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore.
Coward.
You're not here to yell at me, are you?
Coward.
That depends. Do you still think I'm a lost cause? Dead woman walking?
I think if anyone could find a way out of this predicament, it would be you.
Very carefully said.
I certainly thought so. I've been practicing in a mirror and everything. Ah, you've learned something. Something not altogether pleasant, I'm guessing.
Nope. It
Tell you
all
what, Grace.
sucks.
Let's indulge in one last transaction. Relay what you've learned, and I'll see if I have any advice to offer.
I mean,
Okay. Where do I begin?
at this point, what could the harm
Well,
be?
of course it was
We
Athena.
know that. Yeah, we know Pan isn't the killer.
Wait, you
so-
knew?
No! How could I?
Well, then what do you mean, of course?
So what now?
Let the prophecy play out.
Huh?
What?
Let it play out. It doesn't say the last muse will die. Just that she must for the idols to continue. Perhaps the idols shouldn't continue. Seems reasonable enough.
I doubt Athena would agree. Or many of the other idols, for that matter.
Yes, well, if history says anything about the idols, it's that we're a bunch of reactionaries who make poor decisions.
Well, you are.
Frankly, change is long overdue. Continuing on as we have been isn't appealing, and I doubt I'm the only one who thinks so. I'm rather looking forward to the trial now. How exciting.
Oh, bad things are happening. So fun. God. Let's go yell at Apollo some. I really thought I'd have a better impression of him as time went on or
it's
something.
you.
Like, maybe I'd be wrong.
Paul comes in,
So far,
mopier
no.
than his usual mopey self,
Oh,
and
fuck
won't say a
off.
word about why.
Oh,
But
God.
of course,
not the
it's you.
consequences of his actions.
Look, I know you care about Apollo. I'm not here to hurt him.
Uh-huh, yeah. And, why should I believe you?
What, like, what are you, like 17,
Because
18?
I just came
what the
to
fuck
talk.
would you know?
I want to sort this out.
We're not even
if I
dating.
I guess I can go ask him if he wants to talk to you. Don't be surprised if he says no, though.
It's all right, Oracle. I think Grace and I need a moment alone, if you please.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me. It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
You can go outside for like 1 second. Why is there graffiti
I know
even
how
on your
Persephone
cupboards?
feels. But not you. You'd have every right to be furious with me.
Kind of am.
Of all the people who've lied to me lately, I least expected it from you.
It made so much sense at the time, but now it's almost a relief to have it out in the open. When I first became Apollo, I was so sure I could help people. Help the world. I ignored the warnings. You have no idea how many lives I ruined before I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena.
No shit.
This one time, I thought that maybe it will be different.
Oh, so what? You're regretting standing up for yourself because, oh, it didn't
You
work out
don't
one
know
time.
everything, Apollo. Half the problem is that you and every other idol thinks they do.
What do you mean?
Trying to prevent the prophecy is what's making it come true.
Yep.
So you want to, what? Stop trying?
Yeah, maybe.
I hope you can forgive me, Grace.
I'll try.
Yeah, I get it. It's not easy, but I get it.
I'm angry, but I'm trying to be fair.
I suppose I'll see you at the trial, Grace. I wish you all the best.
Oh, day 7. Oh my god, it's been a week, hasn't it? Yeah. It does say right before the trial, and I just put that shit together. Wow.
It's been difficult looking at you and knowing a part of her was inside you. At first, when I thought you might have actually killed her, I was enraged. But I'm the one I should be angry at. I drove Calliope away. I wasted all that time being stubborn. And now she's gone.
That's why you pulled away from me, isn't it? At the club.
Is that why we
You
didn't
look
get a
at me
smooch?
and see her. Even after Hades.
Oh, come on.
It's not that simple, Grace.
So what is it then? Tell me.
We're not good enough.
I don't know if I can do this.
No!
Us.
What do you fuck? This hurts.
That's the first time you've admitted there even is an us.
Uh-huh.
I keep wondering, do I like you because of you? Or because Calliope is a part of you?
Oh god, this hurts.
As you gain her memories, will you become more and more like her? Will you think of me as she did?
Oh,
You
baby.
deserve more than that.
Stop!
Grace.
I'm tired of people telling me what I deserve. Like,
I wouldn't blame
when
you if
when
you
do I
wanted
get
no
to
part of
decide
it.
that? No!
And what if I still want this? Us? What then?
I'd say you were a glutton for punishment.
Yeah, well, maybe I am, baby. Maybe I am.
Is it any easier out there? Do you miss being immortal, Grace?
No, there's taxes out there. And people.
It's been a week, Persephone. If I live past the trial, I'll let you know.
Yes, the trial.
It's a whole thing, I hear.
Whatever happens, Calliope will approve of us defying Athena.
To the trial. After almost... Did we or did we not get broken up with? Even though we were/weren't dating. I'm confused. I just need her to smooch us. She can break up with me or go out with me if she wants after that. I don't know what's going on. Back where it all started.
So this is it. All your new friends have lied to you, but somehow they're gonna get you through the
However,
trial, right?
I need to take a bathroom break real quick, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Also, hi, Ma.
I wish Freddy were here.
Me too.
Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
Oh, it's a reprise.
I'll embrace the fire as it burns deep inside, bright enough to guide me, an ocean defied. But as I burn, they've all turned away one by one. In the end, am I alone? Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, no breeze.
Wait.
I am drifting cold water.
Yeah, are those the past, all the past musics over the years? It is. They are. Oh.
You do not sail in vain. In my heart, you'll remain. I do not sail in vain.
That was nice.
Okay, here we go. Hello?
Oh, Grace, there you are. Everyone is already waiting for you on Olympus.
I thought this was Olympus.
Not this office building. My word, no.
But that's what... Never mind. Can't stand you, Athena.
Welcome to Old Olympus, dear.
Okay, now this fits the bill more. Fucking owl. Hate that owl. Wouldn't even let me have a cookie.
Is this a real place?
It's the memory of a real place, which for us is the same thing. Let's begin, shall we?
Couldn't even button up his shirt for a fucking trial.
Brothers, sisters, everyone, look around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am.
How convenient you let this out at
The
my
idols
trial.
are dying. It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures has arrived.
Yeah, bringing it up at my trial. How convenient.
And you'll be the one deciding which of those extreme measures is implemented, right? You and no one else.
When has there ever been anyone else? Each of you is here because I brought you here. I protected you. I carved out this space in a strange land so we could survive. I am at this trial to tell you that, as always, I will look out for you. I will save you. Trust in me, Pallas Athena, daughter of Zeus and leader of the chorus, and I will do anything it takes to keep you all alive.
You'll do anything?
Like, kill Calliope?
Tell them. Let them know what that anything includes. Tell them about the prophecy Apollo gave you, and how you've interpreted it. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
We spoke to Calliope in Hades. She told us how you sent the Furies after her.
You couldn't have.
But we did.
Yes, I could. There's more to an idol than just the eidolon. Maybe you even knew that once, but you've forgotten it. Just like all the idols have. You don't know everything, Athena.
No. I do not accept this. You are lying.
You're the one who's been lying.
Right.
Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Calliope based on a vague prophecy?
Yeah, kind of unhinged,
Tell
Athena.
them.
Better yet, sing it to them.
Yes, it's me. It's me. Of course, it's me.
Knew it. Called it. You were my
The
number one
one
suspect.
who gets it done.
Fake bitch. Called it.
Don't you see? It had to be.
Felicia Day is so good, though. She's done such a good job as Athena.
Turn away when I got the
Real
fish.
good at making
Then you
me hate
cry
her.
hooray once it's on the dish. That's how
She's done her job very well.
we do this. Yes, we. Yes, you and me. I have always cared for you. I'll always do all these things for you. All these things that you
I've heard shit like this
are not prepared
all the time.
to do.
Bullshit.
You say you care, Athena, look around. The way you care grinds these idols down. From up above, you played your puppet show. You called it love. Athena, did you know you're turning them to ghosts?
Sorry, little bird, time to bring your next
Little girls, seems like a theme here. I grabbed the
Babe.
brass ring, but then what to do? A great shiny throne, but still in the darkness. Kill her today, and Athena, that's you too.
Of course you would make it all about you.
Still,
Don't talk to my
Athena,
underworld
I'm glad
GF like
you
that.
were here to see how someone grew.
None of you see. So it's down to me. It's fine. I'll take all the blame. I'll take all the pain. Think you see it all? You just see a scrap. You wanna make the call. You need to hold the map. You cloistered children. It's time for you and all who stand with you. Yes, you too. Form a queue. Time to follow through. Hey, y'all, now listen, I'll be crystal clear. I'm saying this to everybody here.
No substitutions, no, you're all too dear. We're keeping everybody, everybody,
Fuck yeah.
everybody leaves this place alive.
Persephone, babe. Oh, babe.
I didn't know how lost I was until
Oh my god, Uru.
you found me. I was so low, I nearly withdrew. Now I'm here because
You know what? Let's really rub it into Athena and pick Medusa.
I wasn't a monster to you.
Kind of regretting it.
And now I'm not a monster to you.
Aw, that's cute though. That's nice.
Of course, it's me.
Yeah, Bish. Of course
Because
it
of
is.
me, this prophecy would come to be.
Well, of course. It's the general theme of mythology. You fight against fate, you make it happen.
Boss is gone, and you're wrong, looking on.
Oh, boo-hoo, woe is me. Fuck
at
you.
a stranger wearing my face. My Olympus is gone. Now I'm sorry.
Why are you trying to make us feel sorry for her?
Just how long
What?
has she
No, you
been
did this to yourself.
in place? You can talk about your journey, honey, I don't care.
Usually
The
I
only
would,
thing that
but
matters is
it's not.
you put yourself there.
Yep.
There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong. Be strong. No cost is great enough. It was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, and now I don't know what the right thing is. I leave it up to you what to do with this.
I'm not gonna punch her. Oh my god. I don't need to be bad too, just because she was.
All these years you ruled this place. I think it's time you made some space. Enough of you. It's overdue.
It sure is.
Step away. Let it go. Fresher hands should
Turned on
steer
Violet
this
Apollo,
boat
turning it off for Athena. Interesting.
and sail it to something new.
Awesome. Another trophy. There's my babe.
Are you finished? You've been talking forever.
We're done, yes.
And? So you're in charge now, I'm guessing.
For the moment, but it appears we're about to have a repeat of what happened in Hades.
What does that mean?
Another fight for the throne?
It means we are disbanding the
Oh,
course.
okay, that thing
Not
that
only
happened
that,
in the
we
underworld.
have decided to reveal ourselves to the mortal world.
Ooh.
You're planning to tell everyone
Okay.
what we really are? Isn't that risky?
It won't be right away, so those who are too fearful can go into hiding. But it's time. No more laws, no more secrets.
Interesting.
I have a few thoughts as to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
Oh?
If there's time, we could prepare a campaign.
A campaign? You make it sound like preparing for battle.
It is, kinda. The idols would be stars before you know it. If you're famous enough, there's only so much that can be done to you.
Now that is a marvelous idea indeed. I'd like a moment alone with Grace.
Oh, do I finally get that
Well,
smooch?
you did it, Grace. The trial has come and gone, and you're still standing.
Yeah, so I deserve a smooch for that.
We did it. I would have been lost if you hadn't stood beside me.
I'm still not entirely certain what possessed me.
Maybe you're not as cold-hearted and ruthless as you think you are.
Or you just have a,
Oh,
a soft spot for me, ooh.
Sometimes even idols are capable of change. You said it yourself.
When we last spoke, you told me you wanted things to continue between
Please?
us. Now that things are finally resolved, I understand if you feel differently.
I don't.
When we met, you said you'd help me. To a point.
I did.
And then at the trial, you stood by me. Even when Athena said she'd kill anyone beside me.
Do I get my
wasn't going to
smooch?
do whatever it took.
Then I can safely say, I don't feel any differently.
Oh my god, give me the smooch.
Ready to go out and face the music?
Ah!
lovers?
Why?
Always.
I just want the smooch. What, 3 months later and I still don't get the smooch?
Of course you're both here. In my apartment. Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
How does it feel to be the idol spokesperson, appearing on every newscast, reputable and otherwise?
I'm exhausted.
The Oracle has been keenly following your progress.
And what, I'm doing PR
She
work
records
for
every
the idols
appearance,
now?
every
Shit.
interview. She may be your biggest fan.
The way she talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
Everyone here has also been busy. Would you like to hear the latest?
How about
I'd
you?
like to know what you've been up to, Persephone.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about selling the club, actually.
Really?
The underworld. Really?
I don't need a substitute for the real thing. That's all it ever was.
you got rid of the
I'm fine
throne.
with having neither.
Plus,
Oh,
she's been busy helping
okay.
all the idols remaining at Olympus. Quite unexpected.
Why is it unexpected? I was the last leader of the chorus. This is my responsibility. Also, I wanted to free up some of my time. For you, Grace.
Oh my
For
gosh.
You've
Ooh.
been on the road single-handedly keeping the idols afloat. I thought you could use some company.
I could. You're right. Yes, please.
Being away from you so much has been the hardest part. I would love that.
And you were worried how she'd react.
I wasn't worried. I was concerned. Anyhow, I'm glad you agree.
Cute.
It'll be good to try something new again.
Okay, what about you,
What
Apollo?
about you, Apollo? Still planning on leaving the city?
Soon, I think. All the attention on the idols is proving rather taxing.
Ooh, running away again, brother.
I suppose you could say that. Really, I just came by to see Grace and apologize one last time.
I told you don't need to keep doing that.
I mean, I get it, but yeah, you don't gotta keep doing it.
I'm glad things worked out as they did. You'll all be fine without me.
You know, one day you will learn, brother. Not today, but someday.
Maybe he'll learn when he learns how to button up his shirt.
Is there any word yet on Aphrodite and Eros? They left the city a while ago.
Eros sent word, yes. Aphrodite has started a spiritual retreat in the mountains?
Let's call it a cult.
Whatever it is, he says it's been helping her. Being the goddess of love to the world once more has at last brought her peace.
Oh, good.
I thought for sure they'd go into hiding. Aphrodite fears mortals more than any other idol, doesn't she?
Hence why she surrounded herself with only those who shower her with adoration.
I mean, after the shit
As
she
I
went
recall,
through,
sister, you also headed several
she deserves
cults
it.
across the centuries.
The Eleusinian mysteries weren't about shoring up my ego, Apollo.
What about Venus? Did
still
she
a
go
cult,
with them?
though.
The mortal? I don't believe so. Last I heard, she opened a gallery. Aphrodite's become her patron.
Fuck yeah. Good
Venus
for her.
has painted most of the idols. I sat for her last week, in fact. It's made her rather successful.
She deserves it. Because, you know, Aphrodite gets to live. Venus gets to, you know, stay herself and without someone else's grief literally overcoming her. And she gets to paint just like she wanted to. Everyone wins.
What about Hecate and Asterion? Are they still at the reliquary?
Hecate leave the reliquary? I'd sooner believe the sun would go out.
It doesn't hurt that they seem enraptured with each other's company.
Asterion is all Hecate is willing to discuss. Do I need to know every detail of his sexual prowess? I do not.
Short King, get
Didn't
it, damn.
Hecate say it is written that she and the Minotaur would eventually break up?
Well, eventually, for Hecate could be centuries from now.
True.
In the meantime, she gushes about her new boyfriend like a schoolgirl.
Let
You should hear
her.
Asterion,
She
though.
deserves that,
His
too.
gushing puts hers to shame. I'm happy for them both.
Good, 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 good.
And Medusa? I take it she's no longer at the reliquary.
She's staying with me for now.
Aw.
You did promise my help with her curse, if you recall.
I genuinely thought you could.
How's that going?
Better than I might have expected. I have a few old friends who owe me favors, and they're making headway.
Yay!
Medusa is positively giddy at the prospect. She offered to help manage the underworld as repayment, which I can't say I mind.
Hopefully she doesn't turn it into her personal buffet.
Not if she wants her curse broken. We have an understanding.
Good.
It's kind of you to take such a chance, sister.
Oh,
I
I'm
mean, it's
used
not
to
her fault
handling
she's like
the
that to
odd
begin
snake.
with, so...
Frankly, we owe her the opportunity to try.
That's what I think.
Has anyone heard about Athena? It's been a while.
The revelation of the idols to the mortal world went far better than she could have dreamed. I think it shook her.
Well, she was wrong about a great many things.
As the goddess of wisdom, that's not an easy realization. So she left. Back to the old world.
Back to the old world? It's a long way to travel by herself.
Well,
What is the old world
I
at this
asked her to
point?
go. There's so many of us who went missing during the war.
Does that just
The
what,
idols
mean
going
like what,
public
going back to
might
Europe
bring
or
them out of
something?
hiding. Athena wanted to leave,
I don't
and
understand.
this gave her a purpose. We'll see if anything comes of it.
Guys, I don't know. Ramblings.
Is Hermes still around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
Well, we've
Yeah,
barely
where's our
seen them
favorite
of late.
Thumbo?
Hermes has been busy. They've become a social media darling.
Of course.
Or so the Oracle tells me.
The truly amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous. They simply can't help it.
Hermes likes to people please, it's true.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them.
Sorry about that.
Fame is a double-edged sword.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
After what, being Athena's dog for a year? Yeah.
What about Pan? I haven't seen him since the trial.
No one's seen him.
Should we be worried? It is Pan, and what he does will reflect on us all.
Pan is harmless.
Mostly harmless.
As far as I can tell, he did regret his involvement in Calliope's death. He'll lay low. At least for a time.
He'll be back with some new scheme to make us all groan.
You're not wrong.
Well, that's it, I guess.
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now
What do
that
you
you've
mean?
toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Oh,
Well, I didn't do that.
On the contrary, you absolutely did.
Don't flatter me.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
I mean, you can leave, Persephone can stay.
Perhaps a round of drinks at the underworld, in Calliope's honor.
Fuck yeah.
I'd like that, actually.
Apollo, perhaps we could meet you there?
Yeah, get out.
Of course. Oh, go on ahead.
Yeah, take a hint.
I have something I'd like to say.
Oh?
Oh, yeah?
Like that you love me and that I'm cute? Ooh, ooh. Oh, you're gonna sing it to me. Oh, don't say that.
Take your broken pieces and assemble a life that you are proud to live. We stayed your execution, you and I.
Love this. A little reprise, kinda.
I was queen of the underworld.
Now you're queen of my heart.
And you, Grace. You've shown me that I'm not all I can be. A light to lead the way from hell. Darling, when you dare to defy me.
Yeah.
'Cause the fire within me swells.
So what you're saying is you like it when I tell you no?
Grace, together victorious. There's nothing.
I love these two. Holy shit. Now smooch. Give me the smooch. Yes! I got my victory smooch! Ah, that was it. Okay, but there's still a couple, or hour and a half or so. I'm going till 11. So there's still, you know, that much of stream. Well, I got, like, I'm getting a few trophies. But yeah, so I'm thinking I'm probably gonna just do a little Baldur's Gate until 11. And then, you know, send you all off somewhere after 11. This was so good, though. All the music, incredible. Like, I don't have the words to properly convey how much this game weaseled its way into my heart. It was so good. Like, the only complaint I have about this, and it's a very minor one in retrospect, is the sound is wonky sometimes. And on PlayStation, the controls are a little wonky, but, you know, if you're on a computer, that's really not an issue. Oh, they're just so good! Oh, man. So good. So good.